Who comes to your mind when I ask about your favorite superhero from the Marvel universe? I am pretty sure most of you will say it's Iron Man, aka Tony Stark. There's something truly captivating about the
genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Though his character has truly become a household name in the last decade, all thanks to Robert Downey Jr. for his amazing portrayal of the character, Tony Stark has been an iconic figure in the world of superheroes for more than 5 decades. Behind the high-tech armor and charismatic charm is a compelling story of transformation. Tony Stark's journey from billionaire playboy to selfless superhero wasn't an accident. It was the outcome of his ability to harness his innate abilities, overcome personal challenges, and shift in his perspective. While we may not have Tony's genius intellect or access to his extraordinary technology, his journey reflects our own aspirations and potential for personal growth. And in this video, we'll uncover the self-improvement traits we can learn from Tony Stark's evolution and how they can positively impact our own lives. So let's get started. Continuous learning and improvement. One of the coolest traits of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is his continuous learning and improvement. Tony's brilliance as an inventor isn't just about making cool suits, it's about constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible and remaining curious about the world around us. Remember in Iron Man 2 when Tony's suit was repeatedly destroyed by Whiplash's electric whips? Something incredible happens just 2 years later. In the first Avengers movie, when Tony was struck by one of Thor's lightning bolts, his suit absorbs the blast and instantly converts it into weaponized energy. It's an incredible moment that demonstrates how much Tony is constantly improving his suits to adapt to new situations and overcome past challenges. Not only that, but in the last Avengers film, we see Tony constantly improving his suit technology to make it even more powerful and efficient, proving that he never stops learning and evolving. It serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how brilliant or successful we are, there is always room for improvement. So how can we apply Tony's drive for continuous improvement to our own lives? Well, it all begins with embracing curiosity and a desire to always learn something new. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, learning a new language, or gaining knowledge in a subject matter that interests you. Every step you take towards self-improvement is like upgrading your own suit for life. Think about this. Whenever Tony faced a challenge, he did not back down. He adapted and found ways to overcome it. That is exactly how we should approach our challenges, with curiosity and a willingness to learn from them. Maybe you are not building a high-tech suit, but you can build a better, smarter, and more capable version of yourself. You have value no matter what. Do you think Tony Stark's true power is his suit or advanced technology? Sure, Iron Man's high-tech suit is undeniably cool, but there is a lot more to Tony's superhero skills than meets the eye. In Iron Man 3, we see what truly makes Tony Stark super, and it's not just his fancy gadgets. There is this incredible scene where Tony breaks into a heavily fortified terrorist compound using nothing but improvised devices and weapons he crafted from a humble hardware store. This scene displays Tony's true power, which lies within himself. He does not rely solely on his technology or resources. Instead, he relies on his own creative thinking and intelligence. No matter the circumstances, he finds a way to overcome challenges using his intelligence and determination. And here's what we can learn from it. We, like Tony, have the incredible value no matter what our circumstances may be. What truly defines us is our own inner strength and resilience, not the things we have. Even though life may throw us some curveballs and we may lose some things along the way, but as long as we are still here, we have value. So how can we apply this in our real life? Remember that no matter what challenges we face, we have the ability to adapt, innovate, and overcome them. Our greatest assets are our creativity and resourcefulness. Instead of focusing on what we lack, let us focus on what we do have and how we can make the most of it. Just like Tony's ability to craft weapons from hardware store suppliers, we too can find solutions and opportunities in unexpected places. Embrace your own creative ability and don't underestimate the power of your mind and heart. Number 3. Always have a contingency plan. Remember that scene in Avengers 2, The Age of Ultron, where Tony was pitted against the Hulk. Despite the fact that the Hulk has become a trustworthy ally, Tony was still prepared for the unexpected. He built the special Hulkbuster armor and had it orbiting above, ready to deploy spare parts if the Hulk goes out of control. And guess what? That contingency plan completely saved the day. When the Hulk went on a rampage, Tony's quick thinking and planning prevented a bad situation from becoming even worse. It just goes to show how being prepared and thinking ahead can be a real lifesaver. Now, you might be thinking, why plan for something that might not even happen? Well, that's where Tony's pragmatism comes in. Thinking outside the box and considering alternative scenarios is not a sign of paranoia. Rather, it is a smart planning. When faced with a challenge, it is critical to consider options other than the obvious and traditional ones. Having a backup plan can save the day when events take an unexpected turn, just like Tony's Hulkbuster armor could. And it's not just about being prepared for the worst, it can also ease feelings of fear and anxiety in present, because we know we have taken the precautions for dealing with whatever comes our way. So the next time you are dealing with a problem or making a decision, take some time to consider different scenarios and come up with alternative solutions. It could be as simple as having a backup plan for a work project or a plan B for a social event. And here's the best part. This mindset of always having a backup plan goes beyond problem solving. It can help us in becoming more resilient and adaptable individuals. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and being able to adapt and think on what's next can make all the difference. Taking responsibility for actions. You see, Tony's transformation is truly remarkable, and it all starts with him coming to terms with the consequences of his weapon sales and the harm they caused. This realization hits him hard, and he decides to make amends by taking a new path as Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
It's an important lesson for all of us. Sometimes we all make mistakes or take wrong decisions that have unintended consequences, and that's okay. We are only human. The key here is to acknowledge those actions, accept responsibility, and then work to make things right. We, like Tony, can learn to confront the consequences of our actions and use those experiences to grow and become better individuals. In Spider-Man Homecoming, we see Tony Stark stepping into a parental role with young Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man. Amidst attending parties and being a billionaire playboy, Tony maintains a sense of responsibility for Peter's well-being. He checks in on him, sets boundaries by restricting his movements, and even takes away his suit when necessary. This fatherly guidance reflects Tony's growth as a responsible mentor, looking out for Peter's safety and development. In our own lives, we can apply this lesson by being responsible mentors or role models to those around us. We can offer guidance and support to help them make positive choices and grow as individuals, whether they are family, friends, or colleagues. And here's the thing. Accepting responsibility doesn't mean we can't have fun or enjoy life. It's all about establishing a balance, as Tony did. When we practice discipline and know where to draw the line, responsibility and fun can coexist beautifully. And there you have it. Tony Stark's remarkable journey from a self-absorbed billionaire to a selfless superhero reminds us that heroism knows no bounds. We may not all have the arc reactors or armored suits, but we can embody the best of humanity by practicing resilience, responsibility, and innovation in our own lives. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.